Good morning, everyone. How you doing today? It's 7:30 in the morning in Seattle. So I'm gonna get started here on a. I'm gonna improvise on a landscape here. I'm gonna try and do an easy one to. So if you're thinking about becoming an artist, maybe this will intrigue you and maybe help you decide to go get some acrylic paint. Let me lay it out. I got my canvas ready. You hear that? It's like a drum. It's like a drum, and I'll show you why. One day I was out. I was out selling my art at a like a summer fest, and it was out in the sun, and I noticed when my paintings, the sunlight was coming through, it made the painting look like really bad because you could see the imperfections coming through the canvas. So I started gessoing the back with black, just a really thin coat, just so that the light can't get through anymore. And when then they hold it out in the sun, it looks just like this. They won't see any sunlight coming through, and it looks great. So that's the reason why I do that, and it also tightens. It tightens the canvas, so it's ready to paint on now. So that's a good tip. There's a lot of times you'll buy a canvas, and it's really loose, and it's not that fun to paint on flimsy canvas. So this is how you get it ready. I'm going to sketch something out here. I'm going to sketch it with a knife in burnt umber and black. Like I said, I'm going to do something simple. Let's center a mountain right in the center here. Maybe pretty high up there. Let's just put a peak up there. And we're going to do something cool. We'll put a bunch of peaks in here, going all the way across. Maybe bring this one down here. Put a few peaks up there like that. And let's bring a valley over here. We'll put a hill coming down like this. And into this valley here. And we'll do the same thing over here. Maybe I'll have something running out of there. Let me put a river in here now. We'll kind of bring a river out of the between those mountains, coming down this way. Fix this up. This is going to be the edge of the river, believe it or not. These will be more hills in here. This will be the contour of the land here. Boom, 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 boom. And then I'll make this into a river by bringing this land around this way, and then maybe straight out right there. So this is going to be the river inside here. And then of course you can put some color up here on these mountains if you want to see what you think they're going to look like. That's about all I do when I sketch my landscape in. because I know I'm going to have some bushes here eventually with some trees, and then bushes here with some trees. You don't have to put those in. I just like to get the groundwork laid in so I can kind of see where the sky is going to be, where my clouds will be up here. And that's good enough. Let's get started. I'm going to use a filbert brush. I think it's a number 12. Okay. Here's the color. I'm just using earth tones: burnt umber, yellow ochre, yellow, sap green. I put yellow in it to lighten it up. And this is Prussian blue with white. I had to lighten it up so it looks like sky blue. Let's start with the sky today. Let's just run some blue up here. Look at that. It goes on so smooth with the tight canvas. I have water in this to clean my brushes and also to wet my brush. I'll wet it just occasionally just to get the paint to flow a little better. If it's your first time here, what I like to do is I'll get all my colors put in the first layer, the underpaint, and then I'll start putting in all the snow on the mountains and the trees. It's pretty fun. I picked up a little bit of that burnt umber, but that's all right. It'll give me some gray color down here around the mountain. Just putting a little white in here. I already went to work today. I had to get up early Monday morning at Michael's. We get our truck. We get our truck every Monday morning at I have to be there at 2:45 in the morning. But they sent me home early today because they're cutting back on hours, so they always think they're doing good, you know, when they cut our hours thinking, they're going to make more money this month. And they don't realize, you know, when they cut our hours, we make less money and we can't buy enough groceries for the week, you know, because they're cutting our hours. They don't really care about that. All right, there's my sky. Let's just keep moving down. I'll give you a few tips along the way. This video is more for just watching how I do it, my style. But I usually use this one brush just to get all my color in first. Block it in. I'll just block this all in with color, and then I'll get started with the cool stuff. But this is kind of cool. I designed a river here with some mountains. It looks pretty good. Just wait till I get all the color put in. It's going to look amazing. gonna look cool. I know that. By the way, I live in Seattle, Washington. That's the reason why I do a lot of landscapes because I mean we're surrounded by mountains and water, trees, evergreen trees, all kinds of nature nature here. And I'm going to make this such a steep hill, but I'm going to have trees over it because I'm going to put bushes here. So I'm going to make that. I got this yellow ochre here, and I've mixed a little burnt umber in it and a little yellow, just to change the color up just a bit. So we'll make like a dirt hill over here. You could use any color here you want, because as long as it's lighter than where the trees I'm going to put in are going to be with this dark color. So I like to try and put a light color underneath where I know the trees are going to go. And you can see I've mixed a lot of different colors in there. There's a lot of different values of colors going on in there. It's not just one color. I see burnt umber, I see yellow ochre, I see black, gray. That looks pretty cool. I'm gonna cut this hill up a little bit and try and make some levels, different levels here. Make it look like it's going up. That looks good. This side I'm going to use green. I already mixed some sap green and yellow. Let's put a green hill over here. I don't even rinse my brush off. I just let the paint stay on there and just grab the next color, because I want different colors in the groundwork. This is just the undercoat, underpaint. Doesn't that look cool already? Let me zoom this in a little more. I should have zoomed this in earlier on. I guess that's in focus. Harry's in the house. How you doing, Harry? Germany. Schnella. Schnella. That's all I know in German. How you doing, Harry? I'm glad you could join in here. I see you're a Bob Ross fan. Yeah, I love Bob Ross, except he uses oil paint. This is acrylic. I like using acrylic paint. It's a different style of painting. And plus, this thing will dry. This thing will be dried by today, and I can sell it. Oil paint, you got to wait 2 to 3 weeks before you can sell the painting. So with my technique, I try and make it look like an oil painting though. I try and make it look like oil. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. It'll alert you next time I do live. How you doing, Daniel? Yeah, I'm thinking about putting more mountains back here for some more depth, more distance there. I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm going to do it right now before I forget, because I probably would have forgot to do it. I'll put some distant hills back here. Way back there. I'll even look further back now. Thank you, Daniel. Let me finish the groundwork here. I'm going to put green down here. A little darker green. There's some grass here. There we go. Down here, I think I'm going to put maybe a beach down there. Let's put some yellow ochre by the water. We'll make a little beach right in here. Add some yellow to it. Maybe like a beach. That'll look cool. I don't ever do beaches because we don't have beaches here in Washington, but we don't have sand. We have like rocks and pretty much just rocks and boulders out at the water. Look at that. All right, I'm done with the underpaint. If it's your first time here, that's how I usually just set the tone of my painting. I'll just put the color down first, the first layer. I call it the underpaint. And now, wow, look at those mountains. They look like they're way, way back there, man. Stuttgart, Germany. Are you still on, Harry? I'll put a pin in my map. I got a map over there. I'm trying to put a pin of people that subscribe to me. If you subscribed, I'll put the pin in Germany. You'll be the first one, from Germany. Let's see, I'm going to zoom it in a little more so you can see it better. I'm going to do the mountains real quick. Put the snow up there so it looks good. All this looks good to me. It looks real like, it looks like an oil painting already. I want to get some color on my mountain here. Yeah, I think that's as far as I'm going to bring them down because I want to have a valley in here so I can run like a river all the way from back there and tie it into this. So that's all the snow I'm going to put up there. I usually bring it all the way down, but I'll put a few like hills in here though. Maybe one hill going this way, one this way. That's it. Geraldine, how you doing? Welcome to, it's early here in Seattle. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I checked my, you know how the YouTube studio, it tells you what's a good time that viewers are on? They said this was a good time for my viewers, you know. But I was saying earlier, I already went to work. I'm done with work already. I had to go in early today. So I'll probably do another, I'll do another live this afternoon and probably one this evening. I gotta go get some more paint. Kind of rushing the mountain. I don't want to spend too much time on the mountain because I watched my video from last night, the painting that's up there, and I think I spent, that's the one I did last night up there. I think I spent 20 minutes on the mountain, so I'm going to try and blow through this one. So I'm not spending too much time on the mountain here. Alright, that looks good. I'll put a little more white in here to make it pop. Make it pop a little more. There we go. Look at those mountains already. That looks pretty good for Russian. I kind of made an extra peak here. You see that? This one here. Alright, I'm going to move on to the trees now. Trees and bushes and the water from back there. Sid. Yep, mountain range. Yeah, I'm going to put a river back here coming tying in with this. How you doing, Sid D? Glad you could show up. I'm going to lighten it up a little bit down here first. Get a little mist going down here. There's still a little bit of yellow on my brush. That's alright. It'll make it look like it's glowing. Alright, let's do let's bring the river from, I'm thinking, over here. I think. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. Pretty good. I kind of like that. Army in the house. How's it going, Army? Kind of like that. Good enough. I'm going to do some trees now. Some bushes. I already told you I was going to do some big trees over here. So what I'm going to do, I think I'll put them on this top hill here. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know. I could put some big trees over here. Let's do this. I'll have some shrubs coming down this hill. And Yeah, and then I'll have some, I think some bushes here on the side of the river. Then I'll run a larger tree, probably from here, I think. I think. Pretty cool. Wow, I really like that. I just started using, uh, this is burnt umber with black in it, and I just started using it for my trees, like I think 3 weeks ago. I used to use sap green with black in it, but I like the brown better because then I can come in here and highlight it, and it has like the brown bushes underneath, you know. So I kind of like the. I'll put all my bushes in really dark, and then I'll go back and lighten them up where I need to. Because like this is far away here, you don't want your trees to be really dark. But I'm just putting it in dark, and I'm gonna lighten it up. Put some trees back here, some maple trees or something. I hope I'm not in the way here. Yeah, because I'll highlight these before I'm finished with the painting. I'm just trying to get all the design in right now. That's how I do it. And like I can already see, I'll probably have some bushes here, like coming off the edge of the water here and here. I'll bring something up here and, you know, around the edge of the water, bushes here. That looks pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I need a big tree though now. I think I'm gonna bring that big tree. I think I'm gonna do something different. Let's bring a, we'll make a birch tree right here. Just because I don't want to have, you know, another evergreen tree right here. And it doesn't have to be a birch tree, but I think I need a different brush. Yeah, it's not working good. Let me try the filbert brush and I'll turn it sideways. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That looks cool. Wow. Looks like a telephone pole. I could put some telephone poles in here. It look good. Look at that tree. It's just a tree trunk, and I'm like going, wow. Yeah. I get excited over a tree trunk. It looks cool. It gives it some contrast. Dark. It's a dark tree over all these light colors. I got green, yellow, ochre, blue, gray, blue. Oh, I can't forget to do my clouds before I fill the sky up. I already put a tree up there. Let me put some clouds up there real quick. I gave myself a heart. Can I do that? Siddi's from India. It's Geraldine. Yowza yowza. I know, what was it? Harry's from Germany. Philippines, okay. Wow. I got to take a screenshot of that so I remember where you guys are from. I got to put you on my map there. Cool. I'm getting viewers from all over the world. I like that. So I'm going to do my simple clouds here that I came up with this like arch, like you put an arch in your sky like this, and then you just follow that up. You keep them small over here, then you get a little bigger as you go up that arch. I taped my phone up there today so it doesn't fall off. So anyway, you put the clouds in like that, and then it should look like they're going off to the distance. That if I did it right, yeah, it'll look all right. So it looks like they're going, this one is actually would be the closest one to us right here. This big one. But that's what I'll do. I kind of like it. These are my easy clouds. I got like 100 different ways I make clouds, but this is the simple way for the video. And it doesn't take too long, you know. I got a whole bunch of videos on my channel. If you're a painter, you can go watch those. I think I have 10 different cloud videos on different styles of clouds that you can watch. And you can pick out the one you like, you know, because there's a lot of different ways to do clouds. I mean, a lots of ways. You could put a little bit of shadow underneath these if you want. It kind of helps to do it in different parts of the cloud to make it look right. Like, it's hard to explain, but you could just put a little gray in there. It'll end up looking like a shadow underneath the cloud. You don't need much. You got to kind of blend it. I'd blend it in there so you don't have like a hard line there. There's a tip. There. Today I'm going to edge my land with water with a knife. I've been using a brush, but it doesn't look good. I like to use a knife down here. You see that? It just looks better. Just edge the side of the land. I gotta put a reflection there, huh? That's my #1 video right now. I have a video where I put 3 trees reflecting in the water, and it's getting the most views. So I'll show you how to do this reflection. It's really easy. So when I did that tree, I used this brush. I turned it sideways, so I'm going to put this color in the water right here, just like that. Just get a little bit of that color on your brush, and you're going to put a reflection in here. Just straight down like this. Now I'm going to grab my fan brush. You got to hurry because this is acrylic paint. It dries fast. Grab a fan blender brush and very lightly kind of go across that tree. Very lightly. And then you have to blend those areas out. There you go, something like that. Slightly blend it, and I'm going to put some more of this white over the top of it. I call it white water. When you put this white over the top, then it starts looking like it's a reflection. Okay. Look at that. Wow. I almost forgot about the reflection. That's pretty cool. I like that. Let me see where I am on time. Wow, this is looking pretty wicked. Ashura scar. I hope I get everybody's names right. Those are your, those are not your names. Those are your screen names, right? I need a little bit of my Pepsi. So when I do my videos, they're like really improvised. I don't follow a painting or a picture. It's all from the imagination. And that's what I try and teach in my videos. But this isn't, this video here is not for teaching. This is for entertainment. When I go live, it's for more entertainment than, but I'll show you some tips, you know, along the way. Let me put all these bushes in right now, these shrubs. Then I can maybe highlight them. I had this dream. You know how sometimes you go to sleep and you see images in your head? So that it was like a tall bush like this that came down like this. And it was kind of like spread out on top. Then I'm going to highlight the top and then put twigs underneath it. A weird bush. It's definitely a weird looking bush. Do do do. I gotta have a tree here. Maybe right here. Just a small one. I'll make a Van Gogh tree. There we go. Maybe I'll just put, probably just put twigs. I'll put twigs over these bushes down here. I want to have another tree, but I don't want to cover all this stuff. It looks cool, you know. I think I need a tree right here in the middle. I don't really want to cover my water, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure, man. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Let me start highlighting, then I'll decide if I I might put one of these trees here, because it doesn't get as wide as an evergreen tree. It'll look cool having another tree like that here. Yeah, let's just do that. And it won't cover much. I'll take it in between these mountains here. That way it doesn't cover up much. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Pretty good. Lots of trees in there now. Let's see where I am on time. I'm going to start highlighting the bushes for you. I appreciate y'all watching today. That's awesome. Look at that. Wow, Siddhi's from India. We got, I don't know where Assure Scar's from, Army. Germany, Philippines. Wow. When I highlight my bushes, I just use the fan brush. This is an oil fan brush, by the way. A number 2. I use it because it's not as flimsy as an acrylic fan brush. They're too flimsy. You can't make the bushes look like round with them. This just works better for me. I'm going to highlight these bushes here. I'm going to make these really bright because they're in the front, a light green. I'm going to mix some of my green here with the white. Make a really light green so it stands out. And then I'll probably use some yellow. Yellow looks good for highlighting. I'm going to mix some yellow right now with some white. Believe it or not, the yellow bushes look awesome. And I got yellow ochre. I'm going to lighten it up just a bit with white for highlighting. Alright, I'll use those three colors to highlight. That way I can just move fast now. So you just get a little color on your brush, just a little. I'm just going to highlight the top parts real quick and kind of feel where the bushes are. Just to get a feel. Maybe make some of them yellow over here. I'm going to make these yellow. Oh, this one here. I don't know if I should have done that. I don't know what that looks like. I used yellow ochre. Actually, that was a green. It was like a green bush. Let's see what it looks like. Hold on. Let me highlight it. Put some grass underneath it. All right. Well, it looks like some kind of bush there. All right, these I'll do green. They're actually white, a little white in that brown, just to lighten it up. That's the color I used to make it. So I'll just lighten it up, and I'm going to put a dress. I'll put a dress on these just on the right side. You just touch your brush really lightly on the right side. Put a dress on them. Just like that, just to give it some dimension. Our light's coming in from the right. This one here, I use light green for the Van Gogh. It's a Van Gogh style tree. I'll just highlight most of it. It's looking good. I really like it. I'm kind of rushing now because I know I'm over an hour. Oh, I'm coming up on an hour right now. So I'm going to try and hurry up here. I'm going to make those green over there. Let's do it this way. I'm going to make this one be in the front here. something like that. Kind of rushing now. It's looking pretty good though. I'm going to put a little dirt down here. There already is a lot of dirt. Put some flowers in front of the tree. Some kind of flowers. you gotta put the dark down first, so then you can put the light color on top. I don't have any red, so let's put, we'll put some yellow. Yellow flowers down here. Do 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 do. What do you guys think? I don't know if anybody's still on there, but I'm just about getting ready to end it here. Ba-da-ba. Yeah, now you can pick, and you could probably put evergreen trees coming out behind there if you wanted. You could put something here. I don't know what to put here though. And you could put something here. That's all I'm going to do for this video. Let me get my, I got to put my birds up there. I always put some birds up in my skies. My liner brush is not working too good. All right, I appreciate you guys watching today. Look at that. I think that's all I'm going to do on it because it's over an hour now, but I kind of like it. Ahmed's in the house. How you doing? You came a little too late. You'll have to go back and watch it. It's going to upload on its own, so that's cool. That's why I like doing the lives. I want to give a shout out to my two members. I got two members, Peggy Sterling and Peter Ratfault. Peter's from Sweden. I can't remember where Peggy said she's from. But they joined up. I got a membership program going now. You could either be in the Picasso, the Da Vinci, or the Van Gogh. 3 levels. Check it out. You go to my channel, check out the memberships. I'm going to be giving away to my members original paintings, so you got to go check out the memberships. A signed original that I do here on YouTube. So I appreciate you guys watching. Here's some of the functions I got here. Oh wow, looks like they're changing my they're changing all my buttons a little bit. I'm hoping they put music on here for me. Man, that would be awesome to get some music playing while I paint. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and cheers. I'll see you on the next live. It's probably going to be later on this afternoon or this evening. I got to go to the art store and buy some more paint. Alright guys, cheers. See you later.